Good day, good evening. It's Mike Duffy checking in from DontGetHacked.ca, global cybersecurity, and Mupro Entertainment.com. So what do I do? Well, currently I'm traveling the world. I've set up an office here, and I'm going to remind myself to go on Instagram. A little bit of a different chat today because I'm still going to give you kind of a rundown on what I've been doing here in Dubai. People have been meeting, but we're looking to help other business owners out there because everybody needs help and everybody needs to meet new people, grow your network. Your net worth in your business is equal to your network, and the size of it and how many business owners pass you business is based on how much they trust you, right? So I've been networking a really long time, and I get great customers from all over the world, from all different type of networking events. Doesn't matter if I'm a member of the Calgary Petroleum Club, member of BX Networking, and all these other organizations I'm part of. I've joined the South African Business Council here in Dubai. That's brand new. Well, I'm brand new to it. It's an existing network, but there's a lot of people I've talked to and a lot of new relationships to build and find out how you can help people out because you might be an expert in a certain part of your business and a lot of other business owners need that help. How are you going to reach them? You're either going to be person networking, relying on cold calls, cold emails. In reality, you have to rely on all those other ways to network. So you got to send existing customers emails, text messages, et cetera, et cetera. But you have to go to networking events and meet new people, do LinkedIn posts, do Facebook posts, do whatever type of, in order for people to find you, you need to be out there and posting all the time. Because we know that if you have a little bit of a slow spot in your business, it's because you put yourself in that position. If your business is slow today, it's because you stopped networking 3, 6, 9, 12 months ago. That's just reality. That's how things work in business. So I'm here to, again, Mike Duffy here, founder and CEO of Don't Get Hacked Cyber Global 24 Cybersecurity. We have an office in Calgary. We have an office here in Dubai. That's why I'm here in Dubai. I'm setting up the office. Got listed on Google Maps. Hired employee, training them because I got to go back to North America at some point, and keep running the Canadian business and help MuproEntertainment.com grow and expand and find more content creators. That's why I do podcasting, and that's why I have a podcast called Business Speed Dating with Magic Mike. That's me, where I interview business owners and make them some complimentary video content so they can be found and discovered, all along the path to become omnipresent. People only find out about your business if you're advertising. If you don't have a huge ad budget, you've got to be networking, sending emails, following up with customers, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is how the business cycle works, right? So if your business is slow today, it's because you stopped networking and reaching out to people 3, 6, 9, 12 months ago. Anyway, I've been part of a group called, I've got the link down there, BX Networking. So it's not BNI. BNI is different. BNI has been around a really long time. I don't really want to be talking about BNI. I was a member a really long time ago, had a falling out with the particular group I was in, and that's the way it was. Some businesses thrive off BNI and some don't, just based on how the groups are situated. It's a real big challenge for most business owners to do. They've got mandatory attendance. You have to show up to the the weekly meetings. You have to be passing referrals. It's like a part-time job. Some business owners thrive off that. Others, where you can't commit to the time because you travel, you got family. Right now, I'm living in 2 different cities. I've gone to like 6 or 7 BNI groups here in Dubai, and although they've invited me to join, I'm like, I can't make the commitment because I live in Canada. You're going to kick me out because I can't show up every week. So that's Business Networking International, the traditional business networking group out there. I've talked to a lot of business owners online. They put in their own input that really networking group should really only be 20 people, and that's it. You shouldn't have these big 50, 60, 70 groups because your whole business is relying on that group rather than all these different networking um, goals that you should have, like going to different networking groups, doing social media blog. Like you should really be your marketing strategy should be a culmination of all your effort in a whole bunch of different mediums just so you're present everywhere. Your brand is going to be, if people remember you and they know you're the only one they should be calling for that particular subject or that particular product, but really the only way that's going to be working is if you're actually brand marketing yourself everywhere with your brand. Anyway, long story short, BX networking, it's new. It's an interesting way to network because the groups are smaller. At, Attendance is not mandatory. I've got great attendance in Calgary. I show up every week because there's two groups in Calgary and I show up. And then I've been attending the ones in Edmonton. I've just been going to all these different networking groups because you never know where you're going to find other business owners who actually need your help. I'm in the IT space. There's a ton of competition. There's everybody wants to help you with your computer. Everybody wants to help you with this, that, and another with technology. Some of my competition is great. Some of my competition is not great. But you know what? People don't know about you unless you're out there networking all over the place, right? Anyway, BX is different. And you know, I find that you're gonna ultimately with smaller groups and force networking in the meeting, they're called your relationships are just going to happen quicker and you're going to get more traction on those relationships because you're forced to network with three other members in that particular meeting. Anyway, BX is new in Dubai, very new. There's two meetings. We're looking for more people because I am literally the most tenured. The guy running the groups is great. His name's George. Um, he's a profit coach. He helps build your structure your business so that you can sell it when you want to exit it. I've learned a ton from George, and he has hooked me up with a lot of great connections here in Dubai. So far, my experience with BX here in Dubai is good because I've met a lot of people, and I just tell George, I'm like, you've got all these groups that you're associated with. A lot of people trust you with their business and being their business coach because, I've been going to a lot of events with George and, people ask him questions and he's sitting down, and, he's told me a couple things I need to fix in my business. And I'm like, oh, wow, I've met somebody. And then within 4 weeks, he's like, this and this need to be changed. And I'm like, perfect. Nobody's pointing that out to me in Alberta. So learning from people already, but through George, I have met the owner and CEO of Print Arabia, who's working on one project for me, and we got a bunch of other projects to get worked on. So, and then there's just been other groups. Anyway, I've gone to masterminds and all this other stuff, and we're actually throwing our first joint event on Monday, February 26th, about a week away, and I gotta keep posting about that because anyway, long story short, today's chat is about BX networking. So if you're in the Dubai, if you're in the United Arab Emirates and you're watching this video, go to the website. We're looking for more people to come out. There's been some incredible brand new businesses that have come out. We've had Friday we had two new members out. They've been invited to be on my podcast. I think they've signed up, so you'll be seeing more from them. And yeah, we're just looking for more. We've got two locations. The location on the Palm at the Deck Restaurant at Voca Hotel. That one's popular. That's the big group because it's the Palm and it's obviously a tourist destination um, in Dubai. But I think right now, really the only marketing right now that's going on for the Dubai for the BX events here in Dubai is really Eventbrite. So if you're looking for networking events in Dubai and you end up on Eventbrite, BX shows up. And I mentioned to George that we need to do a much better job of broadcasting and advertising the BX groups in Dubai because not everybody's going to be looking on Eventbrite for networking events. So I mentioned on Friday that I told him I was going to do more networking around BX events while I'm here for the next 32 days or whatever I've got left here until I come back in the fall. So reach out. You know, as a guest, you can attend at no charge, and we will buy your no charge. You get the Wednesday meeting at the Palm is an evening event. We'll buy you supper. You come out and just see the variety of business owners who show up. I know you know, there's people who are going to be there, and you never know which new friendships you're going to make because all of these business owners, from what the ones I've been talking to, have so much experience in business, but they might be, transitioning and setting up a Dubai office, or they're set up in another part of the world and they're traveling back and forth and they're just looking for more experienced professional connections without having to get locked into a long-term networking group like BNI and some of the others. So anyway, tomorrow's Monday. I've got to go to the office and keep training my new employee here in Dubai and get his week all planned out for him because there's BNI events to send him to. There's other networking events. There's marketing to work on. There is not nonstop stuff to work on. When you're running a business, especially when you've launched an international office, and you got to make sure we are following up with people, planning events, booking lunch and coffee date, and business speed dating. My podcast, Business Speed Dating with Magic Mike. I'm going to put that down for a second. There. So, if you're a business owner and you would want to start a podcast or you want to be on I'm looking for podcast guests. That is what I'm looking for. Business owners who want some complimentary social media content. We're going to sit either on StreamYard or in an office and I'm going to interview you about your business. We can do this if you come to the BX groups. Wednesday BX group is a supper at the Palm. On the Palm, it's at the Deck Restaurant at the Voco Hotel on the Palm Island. And then Friday morning, it's breakfast at the L Sports Club, which is a golf course. But send me a message, DM me. I'm streaming this on Facebook. I'm streaming this on LinkedIn right now, on YouTube, on Twitter. We're looking for more business owners to come out to BX networking. I can send you the link and register you, and your meal's on me. And or if you're looking to be on a podcast, I'm looking for podcast guests. So business speed dating with magicmike.com. I'll interview you about your business. We'll cut you some complimentary. My goal is to make you some video. I'm gonna make some video footage for you so that way you can put it on YouTube. I'll put it on my YouTube. I'll distribute it on muproentertainment.com, and then that way people can find out about how cool your business is, and if they want to hire you, they know how to find out about you. Anyway, 11:22 p.m. I'm gonna go to bed so I can get up in the morning and keep training my new employee. Awesome.